Hi all, today I am going to explain about this web server log analysis by using this Python language. Coming to this overview of this web server log analysis, analyzing 1 year of real world HTTP request logs from the University of the Calgary Computer Science server to extract the insights and showcase the Python data analysis skills. Before we are analyzing the data, we have to must and should do the data load and clean the data first. For that, I divided into these two part. First part is it's all about data loading and data cleaning. In second part, uh, these are all the analysis questions. Coming to this first part, first I will explain about how I do data load and data cleaning. Initially, I exported some libraries in the Python, such as pandas, um, datetime, RE libraries. These are all the libraries first initially I imported. Next coming to this load data function. In this load data function, I take the copy of this path of our required data set. I stored that path into this URL variable. By using this URL variable, I loaded the data and I downloaded the data. This coming to this patch log function. Here I used this datetime and date timestamp functions I used for the date and times. And also I add the data host timestamp. These are all the things. These are all the things I appended to this log data. Coming to this third function here, I clean the data. Uh, Clean the data. That's why I named the called it as function name called as clean data. Import.os, which is used to show this current working directory. This is the data which is in this data set. Next, coming to this part 2, these are all the some questions for analysis purpose. Coming to this first question, the count of total log records. Here the object is to determine the total number of HTTP log entries in the dataset. For that, I used this length function. I got the output is 4,24,000 data log records are there in the dataset. This coming to this second question for the analysis, count of unique hostess. Um, the object of this question is counts the number of unique hosts that access the server. For this problem, I used split and also strip function. I used this is the output I got for this question. Two here two unique hosts are there in my given data set. Coming to this third question, date wise unique file name counts. The objective for this question is for each day count the number of unique file names that accessed the server. The date should be in the day, month, year format. For example, 01 July 1995. This format we are following here. Initially, we are performing the task before we have to clean the data by calling this clean data function. Here I used this pandas library. In the especially in this pandas library, I used date time function for getting this timestamp, and also I converted the timestamp into the uh, day, month, year format. Also, in this here I used this group by function. Uh, by using this group by function, day and count unique file names. This is the output of this problem. This coming to this fourth question for the analysis. Number of 404 response codes. The objective of this question is count how many types of the HTTP 404 not respond status appears in the logs. Here, here I used data frames. I got this output 23,551 is my output. This coming to this fifth question, top 15 file names with the 404 response. Here the objective of this question is identify which requested URLs most frequently resulted in a 404 error. Return the top 15 file names sorted by the frequent. Here I used val count function and head function for these count occurrences of the file name and get top 15. And also I converted to the list of the tuples. This is the output of this problem. Next, coming to the sixth question for the analysis, top 15 file extension with the 404 responses. The objective of this question is find which file extension generated the most 404 errors. Return the top 15 sorted by the number of 404s. Uh, what they are expecting from us, a list of tuples sorted by count in descending order. It is also similar to this previous problem. Here also I used this not a function, not a function for the count accuracy. I used this value counts head function, and also here also I use it to convert to the list of the tuples. This is the output for this problem. And coming to the seventh one, the total bandwidth transferred per day for the month of July 1995. The objective of this question is sum the number of bytes transferred per day. Skip entries where the field is missing or hyphen. For every problem, before we are writing the code, we must and should clean the data by calling this clean data function. Here I use this timestamp, and also I use this pandas library. In this pandas library, especially I use this two uh, daytime function, and also I use drop now function. Drop now function which is used for drop rows with the missing timestamps. Here I format the date to day, month, year format. This is the output I got for this problem. Is coming to this eighth problem for the analysis. Harley request distribution. The objective of this problem is count how many requests were made during each hour of the day. For this, I used the pandas library also, and this especially in this pandas library, I use this two day time function for ensure the timestamp is a date time type, and also I use this drop now function for drop rows with the missing timestamp. This is the output for this code. Coming to this ninth problem for the analysis, the top 10 most requested file names. The objective of this question is identify the top 10 most required file names um, based on the request count. Already I mentioned before, whenever we are writing the code for this problem, initially we have to clean the data by calling this clean data function. Next, here in this problem, I used this drop now function for the drop rows where the file name is missing, and also I used value counts for the count occurrence for each file name. Here I used this head and items function to get top 10 most requested file names with content counts. Finally, I converted the list of the tuples. Then I return the result. This is the output of this problem. Mm, Coming to this 10th one, HTTP response code distribution. Here the objective of this problem is count how often each HTTP status code appears in the logs. If the DF is none or if the DF is empty, we are returning null. It means in the form of empty list, in the form of empty dictionary. Like that, I return. Next, I used this drop now function for the drop rows with the missing HTTP code. Coming to this uh, coming to this line, I used this value counts to the function for these count occurrences for the each HTTP status code. Finally, I return the code counts. This is the output for this problem. Coming to this overall conclusion, what I did initially I load the data and I clean the data. Then after I go with this analysis. I got the output for the all the questions exactly correct.